In tonight's video, I'm going to show you more of the UFO photos you have never seen before. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be showing you some more collections of UFO photos that have been taken around the world from about 1930 to about 1970 and 80. And stay tuned to the end because I'll have a couple from Mexico that's going to be pretty interesting to look at. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. So as you guys know, when I have a location and date for it, I am going to show it there. You'll see it pop at the bottom, then I'll kind of zoom in on this. Now I'm not going to commentate throughout this whole video. I do want you guys to kind of look at some of these and then let me know your thoughts on it. Put down the comments about which one you may have seen before, because sometimes people have seen these things and I saw this in 2010 or 2005 and they seen the crafts that look like these here. So let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this play and I'll probably be back in just a minute. There's one or two I do want to give a couple of comments on. Now this right here is pretty interesting because it does turn up on its side, kind of like Bob Lazar says, and flies off. And there's some photos of it here, and there's going to be another photo too of it. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That second photo here is kind of blurry, but you can still see it. It has the same characteristics of the first object or the first UFO in that photo I just showed to you. But notice how all of these craft are usually at some type of angle. So that's how you can possibly tell these are flying. This is one, of course, that looks kind of like the McMinnville UFO. Had that flat bottom and stuff to it. I wish it was a little bit clearer. But at some point in time, I'll probably go into some AI tools and clean these up so that we can get a closer look at what some of these craft look like. Now, these last set of photos are taken from Mexico in 2010. If these are real, these are some of the most legit clear UFO photos I've ever seen in my life. I put this on the channel probably couple of years ago. I didn't get too many comments, so I wanted to re-put it or repost it out there because I now have more subscribers and stuff. And some of you guys have been in the ufology for a very long time. So if you've heard anything about this, let me know down below in the comments. There's about 6 photos I'm going to show to you. This is one of them. And then there's going to be, I think about 5 more. I even have one photo where it's going to be underneath the craft. Which is what you see right here. Now remember, these were taken in 2010 and they were taken in Mexico. So I don't know what to say too much on this. This could be a number of things, but I did want to show this to you. There's about 2 or 3 more photos, and all the photos for this craft look the same. I just don't like it that they didn't get a lot of people around them in the photos. It'd be good if there was some other people there looking up, pointing and stuff, or reacting to it, but this is kind of all that I have right here. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. This could be a number of things. It could have been photoshopped in, of course. Photoshop was pretty active around 2010. It could have been anything, but let me know in the comments what you think about this. And then I'm going to show you guys in just a second a video clip from the Gulf Breeze, New Mexico UFO wave. It's going to come up in just a second. Now in this last video clip, it's only a few seconds long, but you'll hear the guy walking and talking. And I got a whole video coming out about this, but you can't see anything in the background of what's going on. You don't know if this is flying through trees or not because it's so dark, but it was taken in 1995. So let me go ahead and I'm going to let this play.
Yeah, check that out. It's killer. This thing is real. It can't be no balloon. It's no balloon, man. It's no balloon. That is real. That's a real thing, dude. That is the real thing. Where the hell did it go? It's gone, man. It's gone.
And of course, trying to come in and lighten this up didn't do it too much justice at all. But I got a whole video. I'm going to break down the whole Gulf Breeze incident so you guys can see what transpired there and come up with your own conclusions from that. Try to get that done probably over the Thanksgiving weekend, so you'll see that. And remember, if you didn't see part 1 to this, I'll append that to the end of this video. So stay tuned because I'm going to go ahead and let part 1 play right after these images that you see here. It's going to be, I think, about 25 or so UFO photos that you've never seen. So part 1 is appended to the end of this part 2. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So tonight I'm going to be showing you a lot of UFO photos. I went to the archive and I've dug some of them out. This is just a video clip that I've showed before. But there's going to be probably, I'm guessing, at least 5 or 6 that you guys have never seen before, especially never seen on the channel. I'm not going to commentate through every single one of them, but I am going to have locations. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this. So what I'm going to be doing is if I have a location, you guys will see that in the left-hand corner. And then periodically, as you see these images, I'm going to zoom in on them so that you can see them a little bit closer. So these are all going to be classical UFO, UAP photos that you may have never seen before. And now I have locations and stuff for them as well. I went ahead and did a little research and dug back in my archive and my notes, and I'm able to find some of this information. So like I said, I'm not going to commentate through every single one of these photos, but a lot of these photos are taken from people that were just randomly taking pictures of landscape, pictures of buildings and stuff, and they happened to capture something like this, and they didn't realize what they captured until they went back to their photos, and this is some of the stuff they saw. You guys see things like this. You go out, you take a picture of the night sky, and these 3 objects just happen to be in one of the frames of the photos that you take. And this is going to be, of course, 3 UFOs, UAPs that you see here in this photo. amazing what people capture sometimes when they're not expecting or trying to go out and find this kind of stuff. And then there's going to be a photo or two like this one. This one was captured from an airplane. Very interesting capture. This could be several things, but look how high up it is. So it does rule out a balloon or anything like that. Some people are saying it's a balloon. He crushed the can up to the window. I don't think so, but put down in the comments what you guys think about this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let this play. Like I said, when I have a location, you will see that pop up, and I will be zooming in on a lot of these. Now, here's going to be another one taken from an airplane. Got two of these on here, so you guys let me know what you think about this. I don't know what these people are seeing, but obviously they're taking pictures of particular things when they're flying an airplane, and they capture stuff like this. So pretty amazing stuff if it's something that's legit. I still can't make out basically what it is. People are saying it's part of the airplane, but I doubt it. And then you have other photos where people are saying that this is the sun, and I don't think so. I mean, the sun, we've seen sunsets before. We never see a sunset peeping or peeking through the clouds like it's peeking through right there. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this too, because we've seen particular photos like this before. I showed them on the channel. People were trying to write them off as being the sun or a glare or something like that, but that's really not what that is. All right, we are ending these photos here for tonight, but if you guys like stuff like this, let me know in the comments. I mean, I try not to do too much of this. I try to show more videos and stuff, but I know a lot of you, like myself, like some of these old photos. It's a little bit harder to fake and they're a little bit more legit than some of the stuff that we've seen before in the past. I mean, I've got them from all around the world, not just here in the United States, but as you guys hear, this one's from Moscow. I have photos from different regions. It just basically, that's just what it is. I just have to go back in and see kind of what I named them at and what photo I have them in. But I have old photos like this too. A lot of this stuff, like I said, is a lot much harder to fake than some of the stuff that we see today with CGI, AI, and just all kinds of different tools. There's even a tool I saw out there that lets you put a UFO in the background or something. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to tell what's real and what's not real as far as what's today compared to what you're seeing right here. So let me know, guys, in the comments what you like, what you think was your best photo. If I had a date, or put a timestamp down below, maybe I'll try to do some research to find out where that photo came from. And you guys know that I try to put legit stuff on this channel. I don't try to hype it up. I don't try to scream and yell at you and say, oh, the US is doing this or that's going on. But if you like stuff like this, let me know in the comments and share. And if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. I do see about 50% of people that watch my videos are subscribed and the other 50% are not. So I am trying to grow this channel to about 20,000 by the end of the year. That's about 8,000 subscribers or so within the next several weeks. But anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, put your comments down below. It means a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you watching.